Hello mates, welcome back to my channel. Today, guess how long does it take me to make Town Hall level 8 from Clash of Clans in Minecraft? Guess how long does it take me? Guess right now. But yes, I have made the Town Hall level 8 from the video game Clash of Clans in Minecraft today. So do you have a guess? Do you have a guess on how long does it take me to make the level 8 Town Hall from Clash of Clans in Minecraft? Do you have a time? If not, pause right now. Pause it real quick. Alright, do you have it? The time is, believe it or not, it took me about 2 hours. Yes, took me about 2 hours to make. But mates, I just want to say that Town Hall 8 was pretty cool to make. I am very happy how it turned out and see how I made it. Of course, I always do the door. The door really told me how big of it's gonna be on the height and the width. And I will say I couldn't make it a lot more bigger. I did want to make it more bigger. This build is actually a little bit smaller, and I actually did want to make it bigger, but I didn't know how much bigger do I want it to be. I don't want to be that drastic change from the size of it. But on the next one, I will say it will be a big size different on everything. Everything's gonna be a big size different on the wrist, on the height, and everything else. And of course, the next one is tunnel level 9. It's gonna be so different from tunnel level 8. There's some things that is about the same. Of course, the shape of the building, how the building is a little bit designed. It's about the same, of course. The base is about the same. There's some difference about the base. The base is the same a little bit. There's some things about different about it. And then the top is about the same. It is about the same. But I'm gonna try to make it as different as possible, and it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a lot different. Of course, the color's gonna be different. Some of the aesthetics on it is gonna be different. How it looks, how it's designed is gonna be a little bit different. And it's going to be extremely different, but how it's going to be made is going to be a little bit of the same, but it's going to be different for me still as well. But of course, after I make the door, I make the outline, seeing how long I want it to be, and I did want the door to be a little more bigger, so you're going to see me extend the door a little bit more. But yes, it's going to be a lot more bigger for the next tunnel. The next tunnel is gonna be a lot more bigger. A lot more bigger. It's gonna be a lot more bigger. At least I am gonna try to make it a lot more bigger. There's a lot of things gonna be different from this one for the other one. But this one is different too from tunnel level 7 to 8. This one, of course, the top is so much different. The little tower part of the 7 is now the big piece of the 8. And also it doesn't have the gold design on the side. It's replaced with, I'm not sure what it is. It could be stone or metal. I went with stone. So I did it with stone. I wanted to make sure the rooftop was a bit more bigger, but it's not that much big, because with the other one there's a lot of stuff layered on top of the roof compared to this one. It's not that much things laid on top. It's just the towel, and the towel is big, but from the looks of it, it's not that big. I want to make sure that it doesn't be that big, so I'll make sure it's not that big, and when I'm making it. But the whole building is too, though. The size of it is big, so I kind of have a mistake right there on not making the build a lot more bigger than the last one. I thought it was gonna be bigger. I look back at the other one, it's not. But how it looks still is still good, I will say. But the next one, I'm really trying to improve on the size of it. But after that, I went on to do the walls. After I did the roof, went to do the walls and the walls decoration as well. I what I did, instead of just making the windows, I want to make sure the windows are gonna be about centered. So what I did is just covered up the walls, did the little bit of the design for it, and then I went on to do the walls, not the walls, the windows later. Everything else from the base is about the same, but the gold is no longer there. Again, it's replaced either with metal or stone, not really sure. I don't want to use the same stone because it's different a little bit. So I just went with gray. The same thing with the door, with gray. And then of course I did the vines. I used the leaf for the vines, right? And yeah, I went to do that. And then after I did that, the windows will be next for me to do. And yeah, I did extend it up a little bit from this height. I did extend it up to make it a bit more bigger. That's the window right there. And yeah, just doing the window right now. And yes, this does look pretty good, I would say. For the size of it, how it is right now, it does look pretty good. But I do want it to make it look much more better next time. But how it is now, it does look pretty good, I would say. Without, if you take out the other tunnel, looking back, it does look good standing alone. But you bring it in with the other one, it does look like it is of course a big change, but it's just a bit more smaller. And that one is just really, even though it just look good, I do wish it was a bit more bigger, I'll say. And yeah, after that I went to do the design on top. Of course it doesn't go the whole way. I mean, it does, but you're not probably gonna see it. You're not gonna see it go the whole way. Because the towel part will cover it. But yeah, I want to make sure the design, the pattern looks pretty good, and make sure it looks good with the towel. So I'm making sure that does look good right there, and seeing how it will look. And yeah, I do want to extend the towel, but yeah, as you're gonna see me later on, I'm gonna have to take out a little bit of the extension, or a lot of it actually. I went on to do the pattern. I don't know why I went the whole way. It doesn't need to go the whole way at all. I don't know why I did that though. I guess I don't know. I just wanted to do it. But it doesn't need to go the whole way because the towel will block it, so but I went to do the whole way. And yes, the top part, this build is pretty easy, but some things I did want to change a lot of it to make it a little bit longer, to make it a lot more longer than it is right now. And a lot of builds is gonna be a lot more longer now, especially when we get to the big ones. Of course, the next one is the big one. It's gonna be one of the most difficult ones I probably would do in these series, in the Clash of Clans series. It probably will be the most difficult one. And also, yeah, I think it will be because it's not just doing how it looks, also with scale too. Scale is pretty hard to get down. And it is really difficult to get down with scale. One thing is big, you gotta make everything else much more bigger. Making a shell looks like a shell in Minecraft, you could always do the easy way. Stairs, sign on the side, that's your shell. Or you could actually make a shell. But then everything else gotta be bigger. Right, you gotta make sure the table is on the scale of the chair. Same thing as say like a door or TV or everything else, right? So yeah, so we just haven't really messed around with scale a lot. Scale is a thing I don't really do too much. I do scale, of course. Of course, everything else is just scaled down, but not really extremely big. I just scale to the Minecraft, size to um, your Minecraft portion size. Your Minecraft portion size is only 2 blocks tall, and I scaled everything else to that size, obviously. Most of my build is scaled to that size. But with the Clash of Clan and the other series now I'm making, it's much more different, obviously. And the scale is much more bigger. It's no longer to the size of it anymore. It's now much more bigger, and everything else has to be big as well. So, of course, I'm doing that as well. And let's go back to this one. So, making the tower on top. I'm making the tower on top. It's pretty easy to do. It's just the same thing on the tower to the other town hall level 7. It's just a little one, but a bit more bigger, a bit more wider. So I want to make sure I get that down. And also, it is a squirrel. And I didn't realize it was a squirrel until I was looking down on it. When I was looking down, it looked like a rectangle and supposed to be a squirrel. When I realized that, like, oh, I need to fix it. Because it's supposed to be a squirrel, it's not a rectangle at all. So when I realized it was supposed to be a squirrel, I had to really fix it. I think I already did fix it. Yeah, I did fix it already. Okay. I thought I haven't been to that part yet. But I fixed the squirrel. I fixed the rectangle into a squirrel. And also that's gonna be a big thing for me next town hall. Is to really make sure that the top part is gonna be as big as it can be. Also following the size of the roof. I want to make sure that the tower matches the wall on this one. But when it does take away on the height a little bit. And I want to make sure that the height and the size will be pretty good as well. So the next one I will probably make sure that it's gonna be great. And yes, tower on top is pretty easy. It's like the other one, of course, much more bigger. There is some detail to added, more stones, but I could do that, but I just didn't want to do it. I did last time. It didn't look too good. For me, I didn't really think that some stone is poking out of the tower look pretty good in my opinion. I think it looks okay, but in my opinion, it just didn't look as good as I wanted to. So after I did the tower on top, I'm gonna do the grass and then the floor. Then after that, I'm gonna do the flag on the front of it, and yeah, there's no chimney. Very sad about that. No more chimney. I'm not really sure if there's no more chimney. I don't know. There's no more chimney, so I'm really sad about that. No more chimney effects. No more smoke out of the chimney. Really sad about that. I love doing it, even though it does take some time. I take a lot of time on it to make sure the smoke effect looks really good. I like that. It's just like a cherry on top. It looks very good. It brings everything out, but now it's no more. So it's just the build and no more of the chimney. But that doesn't mean that the smoke effect is gone. There's a little more of it, and something really cool with it. Of course, the campfire also, you're gonna always have the smoke effect, right? You should always have the smoke effect. So, be ready for that one. Also thinking about doing a fire effect with it too. Actually, I think I did one before. A fire effect into a smoke effect. That's the thing I never done before. Fire into a smoke effect. Never done before. I did a little bit of a fire effect, but not too much of it. But it's gonna be pretty difficult for me to do it, and I'm very excited to do it. But focusing on this, of course, I want to do the detail on top of the wheel. It's just you just can't see into the top part of the towel, making the flag. I actually want to do the same thing into the actual tunnel to make sure that you can't see through it and into it. But the town hall, it's not that big enough, so the shadow, it doesn't really blend in too much, so I tried to do it, but it doesn't look good at all, so I didn't do it at all. You can see me trying to do it right now, but you can see the shadow doesn't go all the way because there's other light, so I didn't do it. And yeah, but yes, there you have it. That is the Town Hall level 8 done. The Town Hall level 8 from Clash of Clans in Minecraft done and finished. I just want to say be ready for Town Hall level 9, level 10, and so on. Those are going to be the most difficult one. Those are going to be the most time consuming one. So expect, if it's not daily, it might be every other day, because it is going to be taking a lot more time. Something more different, and yes, and yeah, I'm very excited to do those though. Tunnel level 9, tunnel level 10, tunnel level 12, all the way to tunnel level 15, and maybe even more when they make more. I'm very excited to do those tunnels, to make those tunnels into Minecraft. But mates, thank you for watching the channel, thank you for watching this video. It means a lot to me. If you want to see more of this content, of the Clash of Clans content, I have playlists. If you want to see more of my content, check out my channel. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. And mates, thank you so much for watching this video. I see you mates in the next time. Bye.